What is going on, y'all? This is Chris Saunders, aka CSProductions.29. You are loved, you are valued, and you are appreciated. Thank you for checking out the channel as well as this video. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification so you never miss a video in the future. Go ahead, join the family. Without further ado, let's dive into this. Is Cloudbuilt. It says by Among the Sleep. When I was checking out my list and my notes, I had Ichika Cloudbuilt. And so I searched both, but Among the Sleep Cloudbuilt is what came up. And so I may have mashed two different requests together on my list from song artists. So I'm not sure, but let's dive into this one. It says Among the Sleep, name of the song is Cloudbuilt. Let's start recording and dive in. Holy moly. This is beautiful. Crazy. Who are these folks? Who are these folks? And is it just those two that make up, I'm assuming the band name is Among the Sleep? Is it just those two? Who are these cats? Because they're crazy. Both have guitars now? Hey. The way he's flying around on that bass guitar is crazy. He's playing it like it's a regular electric guitar. Over the holiday break, I went to a Guitar Center and was just curious on the stock they had, as well as I messed with a bass guitar for probably the first time in a long time, really just like picking up a bass guitar. And I was just like, man, the strings are so much bigger, right? And so if you I haven't played one or picked one up probably in years and never really played bass. But my natural instincts are to try to play bass guitar like a normal electric guitar. Not that that's not how you shouldn't, but it was just like, it takes a little bit of getting used to of just how large the strings are and pressing down on the strings. And he's just like flying around that bass guitar like it is nothing. So it's blowing me away because I just experienced, playing a bass guitar, messing around on one for a little bit. And it was just like, okay, like this is going to take some getting used to. Crazy. Crazy. drum. Oh, it's so groovy. Among the Sleep. Dope. I was gonna say, I bet you they're sponsored by Ibanez, but oh my goodness, I like that name too. It's just kind of like, it looms. It makes you think. Among the Sleep. Like I think that's a cool band name. I was gonna mention, as I just stated, but I bet you they're sponsored by Ibanez. Just absolutely beautiful guitars, and so eventually, one of these days. Maybe this year, maybe next year, I don't know. But I've been doing a lot of research. I'm sure if you're a fan of guitars or instruments, or you have a hobby or things like that, you'll often find yourself just kind of like window shopping online. But eventually I want to buy and get a nice guitar. So my most expensive guitar is like the red Ibanez guitar. I think I ended up paying like, $320 or something like that. And so everything else, like I started on, not that you need a nice guitar to learn how to play guitar. And in this day and age, there's so many just like affordable guitars that are great instruments, and you can kind of set or take to a shop to get it set, and it'll perform excellently for you. But that is kind of on, I guess, a mini bucket list of actually spending some money on a nice guitar to have a really fine-tuned instrument and tool. And so I've been doing so much research. One, I love PRSs, Schecters. I've had this Ibanez for a long time. And if you don't know, like a 320 guitar is still significantly considered like the entry-level price range, which is, $300, that's a lot of money. But that's definitely considered the entry-level price range for guitars. And so eventually would like to get a really nice one, and probably in the what's considered the mid-range, like $1,000 or under. But who knows? It takes some time. Take some saving, and a lot of research on what style, humbucker, strats, or things like that. But love PRSs, love Schecters, I love Ibanez's, and a lot of people have recommended, for a versatile guitar like a Fender, and there's so many guitars. So if you have a recommendation, and if you know guitars really well, because honestly I don't know guitars that well, by all means let me know in the comment section down below on just some makes or models that you play yourself, or that you would recommend for some time in the future. But I was thinking about that just because I was like, man, those Ibanez's are absolutely beautiful, and probably pretty expensive as well, but they play phenomenally well. But that's more on the musician as well. So enough rambling, but that was Cloudbuilt by Among the Sleep. Crazy technical, beautiful song, just super groovy, and part of it sounded like it was djent, kind of the djent style of music, but then it would go back to kind of flipping and going back and forth from the technical kind of math rock sound, and just crazy awesome. So I'm curious, that was Cloudbuilt by Among the Sleep. In my notes I mentioned earlier I had Icronic, Cloudbuilt, and so on that comment, I may have mashed the two together. If there are other songs by Icronic that you want me to check out, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below, as well as if there are other songs by Among the Sleep, because they're crazy good as well. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, as well as the bell notification, so you never miss a video in the future. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.